Saint Rita of Cascia. Saint Rita was born in Italy in the year 1381. She is known as the patron saint for impossible dreams. Saint Rita was born to Antonio and Amita. She was a blessing to them and a gift from God, for Rita was born to them as they were already advancing in age. Although she had a deep wish to enter into the religious life, her parents arranged her marriage at a young age to a cruel and unfaithful man. She lived an unhappy married life, and then one day her husband was murdered by an enemy. Her two sons became ill and died following to their father's death, leaving Rita without family. At this point, she hoped again into religious life, but was denied entrance to the Augustinian convent many times. But due to her adamant will to enter into the convent, she was asked to tend to a dead piece of vine as an act of obedience. She watered the stick obediently and it yielded grapes. The plant still grows at the convent and its leaves are distributed to those seeking miraculous healing. For the rest of her life, she continued in praying, charity, striving especially to preserve peace and harmony among the citizens of Cascia. With a pure love, she wanted more and more to be intimately joined to the suffering of Jesus Christ, and this desire of hers was satisfied in an extraordinary way. During her 60s, one day when she was praying, she was meditating before the image of Christ crucified. Suddenly, a small wound appeared on her forehead, as though a thorn from the crown that encircled Christ's head has loosened itself and penetrated her own flesh. For the next 15 years, she bore this external pain in union with the Lord. In spite of the pain she constantly experienced, she offered herself courageously for the physical and spiritual well-being of others. During the last 4 years of her, Rita was confined to bed and was able to eat so little that she was practically sustained on Eucharist alone. A few months before her death, a relative from her hometown visited her. When asked whether she had any special desire, Rita asked only that rose from the garden of her parents' home to be brought. It was a small favor to ask, but quite an impossible one to grant in the month of January. Nevertheless, on returning home, the woman discovered to her amazement a single brightly colored blossom on the bush where the nun said it would be. Picking it, she returned immediately to the convent and presented it to Rita, who gave thanks to God for this sign of love. Thus, the saint of thorn became the saint of roses, and she whose impossible requests were granted became the advocate of all those whose own requests seemed impossible as well. Having faithfully and lovingly responded to God's many invitations to her in the course of her 76 years, Rita returned to God in peace on May 22, 1457. Her body, which has remained incorrupt over the centuries, is venerated today in the shrine of Cascia, which bears her name. Her feast is observed on the anniversary of her death, that is 22nd May. She is the patroness of impossible causes and hopeless circumstances because of her difficult and disappointing life. Through her trials, God used her in remarkable ways. Now, she assists from heaven those who plead for her intercession for their own and seemingly impossible and hopeless circumstances.